A bird lays eggs, animals give birth to young ones. But here, there's one animal that lays eggs and also nurses its babies with milk. Can you believe that? A uniqueness that no other creature has. In every aspect, it stands out. Is it a bird? Or an animal? Or does it belong to the reptile category? Even scientists are confused about this creature. Let's find out what it is. This is AZ Discovery. Monotreme egg laying, electroreception, venomous, unique appearance, conservation status. The platypus, also known as the duck-billed platypus. Platypus, discovered in 1798, it is a semi-aquatic, land-dwelling creature. It looks somewhat like an otter, but its mouth and limbs resemble that of a duck. This animal belongs to a group of mammals called monotremes, which are egg-laying mammals. Its scientific name is Ornithorhynchus anatomus. Mammals give birth to young ones and feed them milk, while birds, snakes, lizards, and other reptiles lay eggs that contain all the nutrients needed for the baby to grow inside the egg itself. But scientists say that the platypus, a monotreme mammal, is the only animal that both lays eggs and also feeds its babies with milk. It is found only in eastern Australia and the nearby islands. The monotreme lineage, which split from other mammals approximately 166 to 187 million years ago. Scientists say that the platypus species is heading toward extinction. If actions are taken to protect water resources, climate, and habitat, the platypus can still be saved. Otherwise, within the next 50 years, its population could decline by 47 to 60%. Not just its mouth, even the limbs of the platypus resemble those of a duck. Its feet are connected by a membrane that helps it swim efficiently. Unlike other mammals, its arms and legs aren't separated from the body. They are attached along the sides of its body. And even though its mouth looks like a duck's, it is actually very soft. Since it eats soft-bodied prey, platypuses don't have any teeth. So, it catches and eats small creatures like shrimp, worms, and insects found at the bottom of the water. If you look closely at its mouth area, you'll see many lines. Those are electroreceptors. These kinds of receptors are mostly found in fish. For example, sharks. These electroreceptors help them sense even the slightest movements. Similarly, the platypus easily detects and catches its prey using these sensors. And even after it eats its prey, the platypus doesn't have a stomach at all. It completely lacks a digestive pouch. Straight food goes to the large intestine and small intestine. So, there's no need for a pouch that secretes enzymes necessary for digestion. The platypus has a broad, flat tail. This tail stores fat, which can be used during times of food scarcity, and this stored fat is also useful during its breeding season. The tail is also used to change direction while swimming in water. It helps pick up small objects too, like leaves and sticks, which are brought to build the entrance of its burrow. The tail is also used for digging and shaping the burrow. Including the tail, its length ranges from 43 centimeters to 50 centimeters. The platypus's hair is a mix of black and brown and is very thick, so thick that water doesn't get through it. Its fur acts like a waterproof jacket. So even after going into the water, its body doesn't get wet. When it comes to the shore, it will be completely dry. And its fur, when exposed to UV light, absorbs it and emits a blue-green glow that we can see. Unlike us, the platypus doesn't have visible ears. But when it goes into the water, it closes its ears and eyes to keep the water out. The platypus lives along the banks of small streams. It spends most of its time in the water. Like a rabbit, it digs burrows in the ground and lives there. It also creates a direct passage from the burrow to the water. Inside the burrow, it builds a nest using grass and leaves, and that's where it lives. A platypus can lay up to 2 eggs at a time. So, the female platypus lays 2 small eggs in the nest and incubates them. When the babies hatch, they don't have any hair on their bodies and are blind. The mother platypus feeds her babies. But unlike other mammals, she doesn't have nipples. So how do the babies drink milk? The babies climb onto the mother's belly and use their beaks, mouth parts, to stimulate milk secretion. The milk comes out through the pores in her skin, like sweat, and the babies lick it off the fur and drink it. Platypus milk contains a level of antibacterial protein that is not found in other mammals. And its bones resemble those of reptiles in appearance. The platypus has a small spur on its wrist. Generally, both the male and female have this spur, but only the male platypus secretes poison from the spur on its hind leg. This poison contains a mix of several proteins. It can kill small animals. Though it's not deadly to humans, if it stings us, it can cause intense pain. This pain can last from a few days to even several months, so be careful. Within a single creature, the platypus has the characteristics of a mammal, the poison like a snake, and bones similar to reptiles. Since it lays eggs, it also shares traits with birds. This platypus still remains a mysterious puzzle. Tell us in the comments what you think about this strange animal. Hope you got to know a lot about the platypus through this video. To learn more interesting facts with me, subscribe to AZ Discovery, and if you liked the video, don't forget to like and share it. Bye.